Hey Sagittarius, so today we're going to go ahead and do your new love reading. So this is going to be who is the next new partner, new love coming into your life. What do you need to know about this person, the situation? How will you recognize them and know them? So this one did win the poll, so that's what we're going to do this week. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Temperance, that's a beautiful card here to get to. Temperance. Yeah, there's a lot of Eight of Wands. Yeah, I was just going to say there's a lot of energy, and here's the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of action here. This feels to be something where for a lot of you who, again, found this reading, it's like there's almost like a soothing or a healing effect taking place in your life, but it's also at the same time, there's a lot of action moving forward in some sort of way, which we'll see what that means. But I'm also being shown a smiley face, and one of those classic yellow smiley faces. So some of you here might be either getting some news, which is going to be very positive for you, very uplifting for you, or this is just kind of the time for you again to smile. I guess it sounds kind of cheesy, but there's something like that coming up where it's time to be happy, it's time to smile, or there could be a reason here coming in for you to do so. And they're also showing me here Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, almost like something bouncing, like a bouncy ball, but then it settles down, like it stops bouncing, it comes into like being settled. So with the Ten of Pentacles here, this could be something specific for some of you where maybe your life is just going to settle down in a way, not in a sense of maybe you are being tied to something or restricted to something, but just in a way to where maybe some sort of whatever this is for you, it could be a series of difficult things. It could be that there's been too much, overwhelming energy in your life somehow. With the Temperance card, maybe things have been a bit off balance for you or too much at once. This could also be on a deeper inner level. Maybe some certain things that you've been working on are coming now into balance where it's not so chaotic, it's not so up and down. And I feel like that's what they're saying here with that. They're also pointing to that sword again, Archangel Michael, the sword of Michael, to where it's bringing in a lot of healing and balance in your life. And with this Page of Cups here, that kind of does go together with what I said before in the beginning. I think I did mention that for some of you there's this connection coming in, or connections with other people, that I feel I'm hearing the ones that are right for you is what I just heard. So it's like the people who are right for you are coming in. And that could be another reason that the sword came through, because maybe there's a cutting away of the connections which were kind of like the bouncy ball, if that makes sense, or the situations in your life which felt that way or contributed to, this is at the bottom here too, healing wounds. And we have starting over at the bottom of this one or beneath that one, and then I just was shuffling these in my hand here, and we have new beginnings. So it could even be something with the Temperance being a very like soothing card as well, of balance and moderation and healing. For some of you who found this reading, this could be a confirmation that you kind of again are, what was I saying before, like settling something that has been a bit frayed for you, or maybe there's been some sharp edges with whatever that means in your life or within yourself. Maybe they're coming to more of a softness, a more rounded kind of approach where it's helping to bring in, again, with the Page of Cups in your physical world, connections, and with this otter here too, it gives like a lightness, it gives a sense of emotional freedom, and maybe something within the self, like vulnerability or creativity. But let's see, what else would you like to say for this message? And the Nine of Cups is at the bottom here too. And there is that Justice beneath with the sword there. I feel there's also a very unknown element to some of you and like your life moving forward. but it's more so it's almost like, how to put it, it's kind of like in an excited way. And this might be something very specific for some of you watching, and it's going to differ for everybody, but it could be something along the lines of, maybe you feel this kind of settled energy coming in, or maybe you feel this desire to explore something new, or you kind of feel something brewing with this Page of Cups. It could be that this is going to, the outcome of it is kind of going to be unknown in a way, but at the same time, it brings an excitement because you know that you've turned over a new leaf, if that makes sense. Something along those lines. I am getting a specific message for somebody. I'm hearing a test will come in, but they don't mean it in a way to where it's going to test you. It's more so like there's something which you're going to feel out. And I don't know, this could vary. We'll see what else comes up, but it could be like an offer romantically from somebody, and this person's going to be maybe testing the waters with you to see where you are, or if you're interested, or how the situation will go. It could be something else that you're doing in your life that you're going to kind of test it out to see if it's right for you. Or there's going to be a lot of like new little things that you'll do, or tests kind of, is what they're saying. And those could vary, again, for a lot of you. It could be something that you're even doing on a self-exploration level, like some sort of creative pursuit, or maybe some sort of new interest of yours, maybe various different interests of yours. We have the healing light here that I saw when I was shuffling now. Yeah, I'm hearing it's your time. Again, this reading, though, it feels like a soothing balm. Like that message has come up before about it being, the time or your time. But this reading feels like it's a soothing effect is the best way to put it. Like maybe some of you need to hear this right now, or maybe this will serve as confirmation to what you already feel, the soothing effect. Like maybe the way this angel here is giving this orb of light and the Temperance card, like it feels like somehow like a feeling that you can, again, maybe settle down or calm down, or that you are free to heal these wounds, or you are, it's like it's okay. I'm trying to explain this. Like it's okay to feel this, or it's okay to do this. You are safe to have this more long-term security, maybe. Let's see. There's a ton of things coming up here, so take what's going to resonate with you. This may be for a lot of people, or it's going to vary again, but yeah, here's peace. We have professional assistance. For some of you, there could be something I'm hearing bubbling up, and specifically this could be like again, some sort of wound maybe that you're healing. Maybe this is triggered by a relationship, or the past, or family, and some of you don't, maybe this could be something that you are seeking professional assistance for, in whatever way that could be. A therapist, a reader, even just whatever that is for you. But others of you, this is something that you're actually kind of like your soul, or subconsciously you are seeking to heal some wound or various wounds by tapping into the energy of this Page of Cups, by starting over from what seems to be a more soft, emotional, creative, peaceful way. So whether that's you seeking to find balance subconsciously right now in your life and in your spiritual journey, maybe by being drawn to those things that you would like to try out or test out, or those new relationships that pop up for you to get to know people, or to form new friendships, or to maybe even connect romantically with people. There's something that could be bubbling up for you, but at the same time, it's like you are seeking again this peace from it, or the universe, the angels are just coming in here to say that you do have a lot of peaceful kind of healing energy coming through. Because it feels like you've already reached some sort of milestone. What else would you like to say, Spirit, for this reading, please, for whoever this is for? Yes, look at that. We have the angels of the four directions. At the bottom, we have the honoring path, and we have family, friends, and guides. It did fly out in reverse, which is interesting. I don't know why. We'll see what that means. But yeah, I definitely feel like with these, I mean, we have the angels here, we have the healing light, and we have this here, family, friends, and guides. So they're showing me that puzzle now coming together, so they want to talk about that. For some of you, again, as I said, this could be a personal puzzle, if that makes sense, in your life that you're beginning to put together, or that the angels, your guides, whoever you work with, or even just it's happening, you know, in the background for you. Maybe it's not something that you are super aware of, but maybe you're tapping into this energy where there's like a puzzle being put together to allow you to take the honoring path, to be seen, maybe to be recognized. Maybe this is something specific for some of you in career, maybe with the Ten of Pentacles, or love, or just day to day, like being able to magnetize in this level of success, appreciation, long-term, you know, maybe stability, possibly with the Page of Cups, you know, something to where it's like you're starting over from a fresh perspective and being given the opportunity to be seen. I am getting for some of you, this is important for you to follow what really lights you up, I'm hearing. So that's going to be different, but whatever really lights you up from the soul level is where I feel like your focus is going, or where Spirit wants you to focus your energy right now with this Page of Cups. So they're also showing me a bunch of pumpkins, and I'm being shown like a huge harvest coming in. So yeah, again, I think that if this reading found you, it's like you are getting ready to really, you're getting ready to harvest something, but in this particular reading, it's not so much about the physical, like of course that result could come, and that could be with this as well, with the Ten of Pentacles, but it's almost like this is more on an emotional harvest, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of like, maybe it's the results of something that you're putting your heart into, or you're going to find sort of down the line that your light, or not even down the line, but starting now and moving forward, it's like your light is becoming a lot brighter, and it's going to allow for many things to kind of find you, or for you to collect some sort of abundance, but from an emotional place. Because they keep showing me like a rocket taking off, but they're wanting to refer to the fact that the rocket has been waiting to take off for a long time. Like it's just been kind of sitting there. There may have been dust on it, and there's something with this honoring path to where the rocket is ready to take off. But this rocket is the rocket of maybe even your self-love for some of you, or the rocket of self-esteem or self-love, maybe spiritual growth. It's like this feels like it has more to do, this reading, with like your healing journey again, and what that feels like for you on a deeper level, and how that manifests for you specifically, and just the experience of loving yourself, the experience of deeply connecting to yourself, and then being able to carry that out in the things that you do, or the things that you touch, the work that you do, the people you connect with. And it's like that element of your life is getting ready to take off because of that. Yeah, I really hope that makes sense. That's what's coming through. And yeah, they keep pointing that to that puzzle that's coming together. Let me pull a few more cards here. Again, I think that puzzle for a lot of you, oh yeah, this was at the bottom too. We have things that have been hidden will soon be revealed. So that is kind of the reference of the puzzle in a way as well, because I do feel for some of you that is very specific. I am hearing for a few of you that you've been waiting for this puzzle to be revealed for a very long time. And once again, it's really going to be different because this is something that is a part of your healing journey, so it's going to vary. But it could be, for example, like maybe something even about the puzzle of what has affected you as a child, even just for example. Maybe there's somehow, I don't know how, but maybe some kind of puzzle about that is coming to light for you. Like, this is what has made me who I am, or why I've struggled with the things that I'm struggling with. Or maybe it's about a puzzle piece about like a person from your past. But it feels like the result of it is actually more so allows you to heal maybe, or gives you the opportunity to walk the honoring path. Maybe because you have the tools now, when this is revealed, for you to again maybe connect or love again, or to love yourself more. Something like that is what the puzzle piece is about. And when I set that card down here, I just heard Spirit say, please listen loud and clear. Or listen because we're speaking loud and clear. So it's like they wanted me to say that before I moved on. That some of you, this is a message that maybe has been trying to reach you for a while. And it could even be through your angels or through your guides for sure. And maybe some of you know this message already. So this is confirming that Spirit wants you to really listen to them. Or whenever this is revealed, however it's going to be revealed, they want you to listen. Something like that. Listen very closely. Yeah, and this won't be for everybody, but they are showing me the Archangel Michael again. And some of you here could be really guided to do all that you can right now to cut away something which has affected your peace, okay, or something very specific for you that you know has been creating an unnecessary cord, or kind of plugging into you in any kind of way. There's so much light in this reading, which is why I feel like there's so much angelic guidance coming up. And so even working with the angels or setting aside time to Archangel Michael as well, to connect with him, to cut the cords, they really want somebody to listen to that message, especially if you know that that's for you, because maybe you've been ignoring it, or maybe it's something that you know you have to cut that away, or it could be things that you're adjusting kind of in your day-to-day. There's a strong feeling of that. We do have this date or invitation is near, which I was kind of getting with the Page of Cups. For some of you, there is going to be a special opportunity maybe for you to be seen with these people here with the hands up. That might be specific for somebody, or that could be in whatever way that is particularly for you. So maybe it's a career opportunity. It could be an opportunity for you to go to some event where there will be a lot of people, or that you have the opportunity to be seen for your work. Or maybe it's in love, somehow. Maybe it's a party, or you'll be kind of seen for your beauty. We'll see what else we have with the specific cards. This also just flew out, but I'll put it back, and if it comes out again. But that did come up earlier with the stag, the Hierophant card. So some of you could connect with the symbolism of the stag. I'm hearing your light is too precious to waste. Yeah, they really want to talk about your light. Okay, you will come out on top in this situation. A necessary ending is at hand. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was just mentioning about the word necessary here, and this part over here when Spirit wanted to make sure you heard them. I do think for some of you, you would know what that is if that resonates with you, because it's something that just doesn't feel right for you, and you know deep down that this has to end. or that something particular could even come up with what I was mentioning before about bubbling up. Maybe something specific for you that's going to bubble up, and it's like maybe you have pushed down the opportunity to finally end it for a while, whether it's something internal or it's about a person or situation. It's like it's going to bubble up again and again, maybe, if you don't end it. And I think that in whatever way this honoring path will be for you, whatever doesn't make you feel like this, not that you have to be, like that you need all this attention, but more so in a way to where you don't dim your light. Your light is too precious to waste, is what Spirit said. So anything that doesn't make you feel like this person is what has to end, and you may know what specifically that thing could be, or when it bubbles up, you're going to find that that situation or those people or situations make you feel not like that. They make your light be dimmed. And I knew there was a reason that this card flew out in reverse earlier, because they are pointing it to what I just said about they want you to listen, because some of you were not listening or are not listening to the guidance from your guides, that maybe there is something that again, has to end, but you're not ending it. Or it could be little tidbits of different situations, maybe things that, because it almost feels like there's a tension to what you're holding on to, but at the same time you want to be more light and free, and that's something that you're going towards, and that it's like there's a buoyancy almost to what you're feeling or what you desire to feel on a deeper level. And because of this influx of light coming in, it's like it's helping to clear out a lot right now for you to feel more buoyant and free. And so it's kind of time for these things to be revealed now. Yeah, anything else, Spirit, that you want to say? I'm also hearing your fate is chosen. Something about how your fate or your path is already preordained, and it's like there's like a winding road to get there. Let me see. Okay, here's that card again. We have, don't be tempted by the desires of another. A friend will come to your aid. And at the bottom, we do have, all is not what it seems. Trust your vibes. Obstacles will not be cleared. Let me see. Let me get a few different cards, actually, to see a little bit more about this. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they're showing me for sure there's something, okay, so they're showing me like a code in a different language that's translated into your language, and they don't mean this literally. I mean, yes, it could be that there's maybe someone. This is just very specific, though. There's a ton of things coming up here, so I'm trying to go with all of them. But some of you, there's maybe going to be like a translation, if that makes sense, of, again, something about the puzzle. I don't know what that is, though. Something that hasn't been right, or it hasn't been what it seems to be, or it's been kind of a false thing in your life, or oh, I just realized that has some nudity here. Let me put something over this. Something like that that's going to be like translated. But what they mean is that it's going to make, how to explain this? It's like it's going from something that you thought it was into what it actually is, or it's translating from that, from what you thought it was, but what it wasn't, and it's translating into what it actually is, meaning that somehow the truth is coming to light. But there also could be a friend or someone coming in here with the Page of Cups. Let me get a few more cards. Yeah, the World is here. I'm hearing buckle up. Yeah, they keep showing this energy of something being thawed, something which was frozen. Didn't I say something about that before too? Something which was frozen, and it's like, it's time to buckle up, or like the rocket. Yeah, it's time to buckle up because now it's about to take off. Or what are you talking about, Spirit? What is this about? Tell us a little bit more about what you're trying to say here. The Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups. At the bottom, we have the Two of Swords with the Queen of Cups behind that, the Five of Wands, the Tower. Yeah, I just don't know what it is exactly, but they keep wanting to say that something that basically that you haven't been seeing clearly maybe, or somehow has been hindering or blocking your path, or is something which had to end, or that you weren't seeing clearly. Something's going to be revealed for you to see it clearly. And it seems like it has a lot to do with you asserting yourself with others. Not in a way of you maybe like having to voice that, unless that's something that resonates with you. Like maybe it is about you having to say clearly to somebody maybe how you feel, or what, don't be tempted by somebody else's, what they want for you, or the situation. It could be something like that, but others of you, this is more of like a silent thing you're doing. Like it's more of, with the Queen of Cups, there's a lot of that softness in this reading, the watery kind of feeling. So it is maybe more so something that you're ending internally. They show me that bouncy ball again. That's coming down to stillness. I'm hearing you can pick yourself up again. Yeah, so some of you, it has something to do with you picking yourself up again after a difficulty, or maybe even with the Tower, the world. This could be a large thing, a long-standing thing, that maybe it's like you're picking yourself up again, like this woman here on this honoring path, and you're walking forward with confidence and with confidence and light about you. Because it seems like the main message here, if you could kind of take anything away from it, is to whatever could be draining your light, or attempting to come back and drain your light, or take your light, I should say, or to dim your light in any kind of way. That's where you're either going to be, finally ending that, or just doing what's necessary for you, coming from where you're coming from, to not fall into that pattern. Because there has been something tugging at you, or you've allowed multiple things to maybe tug at you in the past, and it just seems like it's all about you taking the high road here, in a way, having the victory, to see something for what it is, or find that puzzle, even if you're finding it within yourself, to take this more assertive path. And if this is something super specific for some of you, to where you know exactly what this is that you're ending, I am hearing that you are actually going to be in that position like in a couple months' time or so, or sooner, to where you're going to see that you cutting this particular thing off is going to land you somewhere much better, to where you're in a position of receiving back now. So for example, it could be something about, let's say it's about a relationship or a person, and you decide to end this, or you decide to have this necessary ending, or even internally within your mind, telling yourself that you're finally ready to maybe release this, or to see the truth about this situation or this person. Once you do that, it almost like creates some sort of room and space in your energy, to where you're going to be in this position soon, where more is given to you, or maybe even quite literally you're going to be receiving a lot of recognition, or possibly someone's attention here. A friend or a new person maybe will enter the scene or enter your life. Is there anything else, Spirit? And then we'll get a few specific cards. Anything else you want to say for this reading, for whoever this is for today? Anything else you want to add to this? I'm hearing that song, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me Now. Anything else you want to add to this reading? I'll link down below, or it's the reading right before I did this one, the collective reading. I titled it something about going through a spiritual upgrade. Some of you, I'm hearing this is part of that, this card here. So if you resonate with this, you can check that one out. Or if you resonate with that one, it's like this part of whatever this shift is for you is actually going to, it's a part of, it's connected to this huge like spiritual upgrade that you're going to be moving through. Yes, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the geese. Yeah, some of you could definitely be physically moving somewhere, or it's kind of a sense to where this represents you almost migrating in a way to this position. So maybe there's going to be, yeah, the double rainbow. It's like there's a, how to explain, like a lot of healing taking place, yes, but it also feels like a migration is the best way to put it, like a migration of your energy to a more positive space, which is possibly going to manifest as something literal. Like I said, maybe your energy, it's almost bringing to mind like where you focus, energy flows. Some sort of energy is going to flow towards more of this Wheel of Fortune, or towards more of helping you to migrate towards better opportunities in a way. I don't know how else to put it. It's kind of like that, like maybe this is going to be something to where you're going to find a lot of changes are going to come in for you in your physical world. You know, maybe suddenly you get these offers from various different things or opportunities, which almost is going to shift your energy into a different direction. And in this case, it's a very positive direction, and it's somehow connected to whatever this background energy is that is being exposed. We have the falcon rising above your higher self, your third eye. And we have the road here. So yeah, for some of you, this could manifest with the Two of Swords as like an actual decision, or maybe I can't pinpoint what it is specifically for everybody. Like it could be something physical for you though, or materially based, like in your life that you can tangibly understand. So I don't know what that power is though for you, but somehow, I don't know, let's see. Anything else there? Anything else? Anything else you want to say here for this message? Okay, we have the bouquet. We have the, yeah, there's definitely something about, there's a lot of movement here. We have a bird, we have all these birds here. Look at this. We have the geese, we have the bird here. We have these dogs running. We have the ship, and we have the falcon, or this albatross here. So there's a lot of movement. And here's the bouquet, which gives me that feeling. It says here, beauty, happy, creative, reconciliation, love. And I am seeing at the bottom, we have unconditional love, love of a lifetime. And we have the clover beneath that. So, and here beneath that, we do actually have the swans. So let's see what else comes up with the specific cards, because for some of you, this could definitely be, part of this is going to be something which is going to put you in the position, again, with the Page of Cups, of meeting or coming together with somebody who is going to help to open your heart, or maybe you're just going to be attracting a lot more lighthearted, like I said earlier, like maybe encounters which are either friendships or just kind of, casual kind of things, flirting, or it could even be a very deep love that you're going to meet here, or that you're going to be led to with like the migration reference. For someone specific, it could even be if you're moving somewhere or if you're traveling somewhere, you could meet someone very significant to you at that location. Because I definitely feel that I'm hearing everything is making sense. Yeah, they keep on to talk about that puzzle, something like everything is going to make sense, everything's making sense. So let's get this specific card and see what details we can get here. Okay, so I just went to go get these specific cards. While I was getting these cards, I kept seeing this vision of somebody, how like people will like fan themselves when they're like, overwhelmed with emotions or something, or like there's a very, I don't know, like almost like a very hot encounter maybe, or something like that. I'm just being shown this like someone fanning themselves down, but it's like in a way of, maybe something feels like it's going to be taking you by storm, or like taking you by surprise, maybe, because we do have a lot of, these possible love situations here. So it could be something like that, where maybe it's going to be like a lot to handle, but it's also going to be very positive, probably romantically speaking. Okay, let's see. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to say? What are the specific messages to kind of add some detail to this here? You will soon feel an energy that encourages, motivates, and inspires you to embark on a new project, which is a part of a dream and a goal of yours. Yeah, and they're showing me something too where, like, for example, if you have like a road and you have maybe like 10 pegs to knock down, and each of them maybe take you a while because each of them represents an obstacle for you, they're showing that you're just now knocking over the 10th peg, or the last one. I don't know how many I said, but the last one. So now it's like there's a clearance happening within your energy. Yeah, so some of you, this could be career. Definitely you may have an unexpected change in your career where it's like you've knocked down that final peg, and maybe this does represent some dream of yours that you've had maybe for a while even, or either it's a complete change in your career path, like you're changing from one career to another career, or to something more passionate for you, or it could even just be in your existing career. There might be kind of like some maybe obstacles or something that you've had to knock down sort of in a way, and it's like you're reaching this position of this honoring path. You're reaching the position of having more of a sense of clearance in that. You will soon rise above a conflict that has challenged you in the past, which will allow you to move forward towards happier times. Yeah, so those are the pegs. And for some of you, this could be like a faceted message. There could be, with the energy we had earlier, the Two of Swords, the Tower, the cards that we had here, something else, the Albatross. This could even be connected to multiple things which have clouded your vision. Yeah, the Mask. So maybe it's about people as well. Maybe relationships are involved in this. That's kind of what I was trying to say with the migration energy. It's like your energy, is clearing where it once was stuck, and it's migrating in a way towards happier times and towards more clear times. There's been things which have challenged you, whether it's mental, physical, relationships, a combination of all of them. And it's like it took you all of these pegs to knock down before you maybe have mastered that, or before you understood the lesson behind that puzzle piece. Because they keep wanting to say something like with the puzzle piece and the pegs, like there's some connection to how this has not been an easy journey, or there's been different puzzle pieces to put together with all of this. It's something which has taken a while for you to get here. Okay, we do have this here. Time spent apart from a loved one will be inevitable. So take that how that will resonate with you. I don't know if that's, connected. Maybe for someone, you're having to walk away from a person, walk away from a situation which doesn't serve you anymore. You may face disruption within the current flow of life, but this shift is needed in order to clear out what no longer serves you. Yeah, so that's the migration. And there's also the bubbling that I was hearing earlier. Something is going to have to bubble up, but this is actually necessary, because had it not bubbled up, or will it not bubble up, it's not going to be cleared otherwise. You would never have seen it clearly if you never, you can't clear something if you don't see what the truth is. Within this year, a romantic interest will come closer to you in hopes of deepening your bond. Yeah. So that is definitely that connection there. Your intuition and insight are currently expanding at this time. This will allow you to see situations for what they really are and release any doubts that you have around them. At this time, you may be finding yourself overwhelmed and confused about the direction that you want your life to go in. I think I was getting that earlier. There was something about like the unknown element to where, yes, it can feel overwhelming, but it also feels exciting. Maybe a lot of you will have this transition period where you don't necessarily see everything beyond the bend, but you do feel that it's the right path for you regardless. Like it may be a bit unknown, there may be parts of it which you can't see fully, but you feel nonetheless some kind of anticipation or excitement about it. So we have this again, an unexpected help, and we have a friend will come to your aid. So I don't know who that might be, but let me pull a few cards about this romantic interest. Okay, this just flew out again. A declaration of love from a romantic interest will soon come in, allowing the opportunity to build a more strong and solid bond. Let me get these cards on the floor. Someone you have grown suspicious of will prove that they can be trusted. You may feel an unsettling energy at this time, as your future may seem uncertain. Even though you may not see it, a higher power is currently working behind the scenes, paving the path forward for you. So yeah, a lot of confirmation of what we already saw here, and then one more card about your creative project. Okay. So I am a bit short on time today, so I don't think I'm going to do an extended, but I will let me pull a few cards here from this love deck just to see what this might be in love. Yeah, for some of you, this has a lot to do with, they're showing me that, they're showing me your energy, and I'm being shown things that are being pulled out from you, and like cords, I guess you can say, being pulled out from you, and those cords represent past relationships for a lot of you, or whatever that puzzle piece was for you that had distorted your love life in some sort of way. So whether it's past relationships, whether it's something of, traumas, whether it's something that in whatever way just wasn't kind of allowing you to connect fully or to meet the right person or something along those lines, I'm being shown that's being pulled out from your aura. So this romantic interest is it's interesting because I feel like it is something which starts within your own self-perception, though. Like, you are the one who's attracting this because you're seeing yourself in a different light. I mean, it could be someone you know, since we have this here. Someone that you have grown suspicious of will prove that they can be trusted. But it also could be a friend, too. Let's see. Anything else for the viewer that they need to know about love? But that also could be part of the puzzle being put together. That maybe some of you are going to hear something or see some evidence that somehow it's going to be different again. I don't know. Some parts of the puzzle may be like news that is not so nice to hear, but other parts of the puzzle could actually be more of like validating news of something that will help you to feel that you can trust somebody that you thought you couldn't trust. It could be something like that. Any final message, Spirit? The Chariot, the Six of Wands, the Death card. Within this year, a romantic interest will come closer to you in hopes of deepening your bond. Let me pull one more card here. What exactly is this about love? Because they're showing me like, I'm hearing a hot spot. I don't know if people get hot spots, but I know like dogs, because I just had to take my dog to the vet the other day, so they're using this analogy of like a hot spot that is healing. And there's some kind of connection to this Death card and what I was mentioning about the cords being pulled out. Like somehow this love offer or this romantic connection is either going to help you to heal a wound that may be like a hot spot, you know, I don't know. Let me pull one more card here. Anything else here, Spirit, about this romantic love interest? Playing it safe. True love. Yeah, I don't know. This seems to happen a lot when I ask love-related questions. It's like Spirit kind of goes silent, so I don't know. I guess this is just kind of a journey that you have to be on, but this is what's coming up. There could be an opportunity to have a deepening of a bond here in love for you, but it seems like there's a hot spot, I guess, that maybe has to heal first. A wound that... yeah, because this card in the guidebook, when I read it a long time ago, it does talk about mainly about like self-love, not so much true love with another person. I was just talking to about the reflection of where I was thinking that when I said about the something here. So I do feel for some of you this is like you're either healing that wound now, so that this Death card, you know, this may be ending, or whatever this is, something personal for you that you're shedding the skin of playing it safe because of some wound of yours that had affected you when it comes to connecting deeply, maybe in love to somebody. It could be like that, to where this is maybe Spirit's advice for you to go through this so that you can allow this opportunity from somebody to come in. Because it still seems like it comes from you first, or it comes down to you. Let's get one final card from here. Yeah, it's almost like this offer is kind of contingent on your own ability to heal this wound. So I just don't know what that's going to mean for you. I'm not sure if that means that you have to kind of go through a bit more of this healing. Okay, any final messages here, Spirit, of anything that wants to come up that maybe we missed in the reading? Yeah, so roses, romance is in the air, self-love, focus, attractive sense, stop and enjoy this moment. Yeah, so I would say right now, it's almost like Spirit wants you as the viewer to kind of almost go into this portal of self-love right now, because it feels like that's the key to this, and that's probably why they prevented me from going further, because it's something which is connected to your own intuition and helping to expand the doubts that you may have around self, around other connections maybe. The reference of the angels almost like pulling out of your energy field what is no longer serving you, what's kind of coming from a wound, what's coming from trauma, what's coming from you playing it safe versus what can you really see clearly, so that either this can, reach you. Okay. I don't know, but they just want you to focus on this first. Because we do have this unconditional love here too, so it's like it's somehow, it all starts with unconditional love, which you have to have that baseline within yourself of self-love for that. So this could be manifesting a bit later. And we have the tree, and finally at the bottom we do have lingerie. So yeah, something about being open to experiences. We do have taking a new love to the next level, sacral chakra. Yeah, look at that. A lot of, I can't say the word on YouTube, I guess, but a lot of like intimate energy, a lot of sensual energy. So I feel like that's maybe something that a lot of you want to maybe explore within yourself, to kind of prepare you for this connection with whoever this is that wants to deepen your bond, but maybe it kind of requires that kind of hot spot to go away, if that makes sense. And with the Page of Cups in the beginning, that's kind of what I was referring to with like the level of connecting to self-love in new experiences and being ready for the incoming wave of new intimate relationships, and also being open for that, being ready for that, and clearing whatever this is that has maybe been needed to be cleared out, that is necessary to end, and that you can also work on within self, because maybe something is kind of ready to come in now, or the time is brewing for this to happen. Okay. So I will leave it here. I hope that this reading could find whoever it's meant for. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.